Are you a great mom? If you have to score yourself from 1 to 10, how much score you can score yourself? Just think about it. For me, I think I can score myself 8. And I don't know answers, but today I want to share some things I have learned in the past 7 years about being a new mom. And I have learned a lot. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Alice. In today's video, I want to share useful tips to help you to change your perspectives about being a mom and to give back a happier life for you if you are being a mom right now. Because no matter it's your baby is just small or your baby is going to kindergarten or your babies are in a primary school or high school or middle school, I think my advice can be really helpful because in the past several years, I have learned a lot and I have practiced a lot and I have changed my whole viewpoint about education. So keep watching. The first thing I want to share is stop treating yourself as a mom first, which means that before we becoming a mom, we are ourselves first. You are a girl, you are a woman, you have your pursuit, you have your likings, and you have your dislikes. You need to be yourself first before you taking yourself at that place of a mom. Because if you're not happy as a person, as a woman, you won't be happy as a mom. Because mom, that word is really simple, but it means a lot. It means a lot of responsibilities. You have to be an adult in front of your kids. You have to shoulder all the things, like you have to bring food on the table, you have to take care of them, you have to be considerate. Otherwise, you will judge yourself. You have a judge in your heart and you will judge yourself if you're not being so considerate, you're not being so caring. But not everyone has the ability to care for others. If we were not treated right in our childhood, we don't have those kind of love in our heart. We even don't know how to treat our kids. And that thing happened to me when my kids were young. Yes, when my firstborn, he was like 1 year old, I hated him. I hate him really bad. And at that moment, I realized if I don't change myself, if I don't learn myself in my inner heart, I cannot identify that kind of thing inherited from my mom, because I was hit a lot when I was a kid because my mom was busy with all the stuff at the farm. She was alone because my dad, he was outside for work. Yes, and her life was tough. So she had a lot of emotions and she had nowhere to go. So I'm the one. I was the little girl that will have to deal with all her emotions. And I hated my mom, yes, a long time, even several years ago. But now I learned, she is just a woman, sometimes a vulnerable woman. You have to hug her. She needs a man and she needs a hug and she needs support. But when she needed it, she couldn't find it. So you have to forgive her. You have to forgive a woman for being so vulnerable and she can't control her emotions. She has to leash her bad emotions on the child. Yes. So you need to forgive yourself. If you didn't do anything perfect, yeah, that's fine. You are just an ordinary person. You are a woman. You have emotions. Yes, that happened. You need to be okay with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't always judge yourself and say something like, oh, I hate my boy and I'm a bad mom and I'm no good, I won't hate myself. No, not like that. Yes, for example, my kids, he is only 7 years old. I just learned to be a mom for 7 years. I'm also a young mom. I'm a young mom. You have to tell yourself, and you learn from your mistakes. You learn from your kids. Your kids will teach you how to treat them right because they know what they need. You don't need to control them. Yes, you need to be an ordinary mom and accept that you have shortcomings as a mom, as a woman, as a person. And also, you need to give your kids space. It's like no matter how old are your kids, like maybe 2 years old, maybe only 1 year old, like my second boy, you need to give them space. Because, the kids, they learn stuff by exploring this world. If you don't allow them to explore, how they can learn? And maybe you will say that you want to teach them by teachings, by your words, by your language, and you control them. You will tell them, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. But those kind of experience is indirect. It's indirect. People learn fast really from the direct experience. If you told him, that pot is hot, you don't touch it, no, out of curiosity, he will keep touching it until he touches really and it hurts, it burns, and he will know, oh, that thing is dangerous. I won't touch him anymore. And that is, the power of learning from mistakes, learning from practice. You have to give them enough space to explore this real world. In that way, they learn fast. They can learn a lot of things from their mistakes, no matter it's mistakes or just really good outcomes, really gains. Don't be a spy. Don't be a spy. You are spying on your children. You tell them to do what. No, you don't need to tell them. They will know. They will learn. They have strong learning abilities. Because if you tell them what to do, actually, you are limiting themselves. Are you the best version of yourself? Are you content with your life right now? If you are not, don't give too much directions, too much orders to them. Because if you order them to follow you, the best version of them is you. The best lifestyle they can have is you. Because you will be the sky. You will be the limit for their life. So give them space. Give them enough space and time and permit to explore this beautiful world. As long as it's not that dangerous, as long as you know it's safe, just let them go. Let them explore this beautiful world. Yes. And third, you need to respect your kids. Always, every parent, I think most of the parents, they have a common problem is that they think they are kids. Actually, you have to treat them as an equal human being. That means when they were very young, you need to treat them as if they are on the same level with you. Even, maybe their brain is not as grown as you and they don't have enough judgment, but you have to treat them on the same level. If they don't like certain kind of food, will you push them to swallow it in? No, you won't if that person is an adult, but as to a child, you will push them. You think they don't have the ability to just gain the power back, and they don't have the ability because you are the adult and you have every ability, you have every power to control them, to push them, to let them do what you want. But actually, it's not. You have to respect their willingness, their thoughts. You need to just lower your body down, not as a really huge human being and pointing their fingers and down them and as if they are just on the different level of themselves. No, you are on the certain same level, actually, even they are young. You need to respect their likes, their dislikes. You need to really listen to them. And if they have really great advice, you need to follow them. Maybe sometimes they can really give you great advice and great thought, and that part is what I have learned from my kids. Because when we are confronted with certain problems, we do not have enough solutions, and if you bring that up, if you share it with your kids might give you a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. So if you found this video helpful, please consider like this video and follow my channel, and you will see more videos coming. And see you.